Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, new comic book day. I usually do these videos on Thursday, but I've been under the weather the last couple days and I thought, you know what, I got some energy right now. It is a little late here where I live in Las Vegas, but I thought, you know what, let me knock a video out real quick. So I'll show you some of the books I picked up. It was a bigger week than normal, so we'll jump right into it. First one by Image, Under Winter, #1. Haven't had a chance to read this yet, and I haven't heard a whole lot about it. So, Dan Mendoza's new book, #3, Dollface. This is the tattered and torn variants. They don't do nudity on the Dollface like they do with the Zombie Tramp. They do what they call tattered and torn, where the dress, if you can see it, is just kind of torn up a little bit. So it is the tattered and torn versions. Wonder Woman Rebirth, #19. Detective 953. There was also one with Batgirl on the cover where she was stabbed. That one is hard to find. If you have an opportunity to pick that up on the Detective 953, please do that because it'll be well worth your time, because I think there's, if you look at the cover of that, you'll see, oh, you know what? I know why they're saying that. Batwoman #1, Rebirth. Blank variant and the regular cover. Book is still hot. This is the third print, #1, God Country. I was able to find 2 of these, so I grabbed them. And a regular #3. So God Country is a book that we've been talking about, or I've been talking about in prior videos. Really good book. The early issues, 1 and 2, and for the most part 3, very limited. But, you know, moving 4, 5, 6, I mean, #1 is already on a 3rd printing, so that kind of tells you the demand for it. So first print was regular, then they had the red second print cover, and now the blue 3rd print. So if you have a chance to pick up God Countries, grab them now, because that book is only continuing to go higher and higher on the first print status. Trinity Rebirth #7. Let's see what we have here. Suicide Squad 14. Harley Quinn looking a little injured there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 68. Good following on Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles have a really strong following. Pussycats #1, new storyline, Sex, Drugs, and the Impossible. Of course, their first series they did were Pussycats. Of course, had Karen Summer, who was the 80s porn star on those books originally. So this is their newest storyline. Wonder Woman 18 Rebirth. Spider-Man Deadpool 15. A book that was kind of cool when I saw it. I don't know if you guys got these in your areas. The shop that I went to had a few of them, and they were selling really, really quick. This is President Evil #1. Donald Trump there and Hillary Clinton, kind of zombies. Really, really cool book. This is from a company called Antarctic Press. So really, really cool there. And the new book, the hot book that came out today, regular storyline, I got some other hotter books that I'm going to show in a second, was Exo Man of War #1 from Valiant. This book was selling really well. So, you know, Exo Man of War. So as you know, March is Marvel's Venomized cover month. And they had some more that came out today. I picked up some multiple copies. Now, these are difficult to get. They're not, you just don't walk into stores and see them, because not everybody got them. You had to order, like I stated in past videos, you had to order a certain amount of books from other storylines in order to qualify for these. So not everybody did. And when they did, they only picked up 1 or 2 of them. So these are the ones I picked up today. Invincible Iron Man. Black Panther. Hulk, little female Hulk there going off. And the coolest cover to me today was The Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows #5, right there. So those are the covers that came out for the Venomizer. And again, people, I've gotten a lot of messages on these books, and they're like, you know, I'm looking at on eBay, and they're not selling for big, big money. No, they're not selling for big money right now. But the bottom line is this. You can't just go into a store, at least in Las Vegas, and just walk up and buy a bunch of these Venomized covers, because they are limited. And people are going to realize that they're limited, and maybe not today, but 6 months from now, people are going to be like, hey, you know what? Those are pretty limited. I want to get them. That's where the value is going to come in if you can find them. And the people who are on this book are picking up, multiple copies of the book because they have the same belief that I do, that this is a rare run and it is going to be something that people are going to be very sought after down the road. So update on the shop. My wife went in today. Of course, like I said, I haven't been feeling well. I've been sick. She was able to get the television set up, the Blu-ray player hooked up, so that's working. We put together a case for statues and figures. That looks really, really nice. Just kind of cleaned up the space a little bit. Still going to be, 3, 4, 5 weeks away from, even though we're open, to get the shop back where we want it, getting all the books out. I got a lot of things I got to price, and we're still waiting for a couple of. We use a sawhorse 2x4 and uncut doors as tables because it is very cost effective and very sturdy. So we have some more of those coming in. I will do a video from the shop in the next few days when I'm feeling better and kind of give everybody an update on how it looks. I think it really looks good. I'm real happy with the direction. I know the customers who've been there are real happy with the direction of it. So very excited for the future of Arkham Comics and Collectibles. So now for a rant. I know everybody loves these rants, and this is more of a kind of a black eye on the comic book industry as it relates to certain comic book owners. So a few days ago, I was in a comic book shop, just kind of killing some time. And I always like to look around. You never know what you're going to find. And so I'm in there, and as I'm in there, these guys are just talking, and this guy comes in. He's asking them, yeah, do you have any My Little Pony? Do you have any Life with Archie or After Life with Archie? And just kind of some more offbeat titles. Not so much because there is a big My Little Pony following, but it is what it is. So you know what? To each their own. That's what makes the thing that makes this community great is that you can, wave the flag for who you like. You want My Little Pony? Buy My Little Pony. It's your money. So guys in the shop are like, yeah, we don't have any My Little Pony. We don't have any, Life with Archies. And which Life with Archie, if you weren't on that book, it's a really good storyline. The earlier issues of Life with Archie, the zombie, Afterlife with Archie, I should say, Afterlife with Archie. So, really good storyline if you want to watch that. So anyways, this guy leaves, and the minute he leaves, these guys in the shop start chiming in on him. What a loser, My Little Pony, who buys that? They should be on this book, they should be on that book. First of all, you shouldn't tell, if you own a shop, it is your responsibility to, as a shop owner, or as a person who sells comics and collectibles, it's your opportunity and it's your responsibility to be open-armed and understanding with everybody who comes in your shop what they may or may not like. If they don't like what you like, don't badmouth them. Who are you? Why are you going to badmouth somebody because they like My Little Pony and maybe they don't like the Avengers, maybe they don't like Deadpool, they're not a Harley Quinn fan. I like, the Defenders. I like Howard the Duck. I've had someone tell me, you like Howard the Duck? That's stupid. Okay, well, I like it. Doesn't matter what you like. You don't buy my books for me. It's a sad commentary in our industry where you get stereotypes that, it's been before comic books took off huge and before like Big Bang Theory and all these TV shows, comic book men made comic book collecting cool. There was always a stigma that went with comic book collecting. That most comic book collectors, from people on the outside who don't understand the industry, comic book collectors are, the, outcasts, the ones who don't get along with people, live at home with their parents, or are just kind of the kid no one wanted to play with or whatever. When in fact, in reality, comic books is a tremendous community of people that rally around each other and support each other at conventions or cosplay, or you can wave your flag. I love it when people come in and say, hey, this is my character, this is who I like. Good for you. You should like your character because you're spending the money on it. And shame on anybody in this community especially someone who has a shop, to badmouth somebody behind someone's back, that just shows what a POS you are, that you wouldn't say it to the person's face, okay? You want his money, but yet you're going to clown him when he's not looking. One thing I never do, I will not talk bad about any customer who comes in. Customer comes in, he wants Bozo the Clown. If I don't have it, I'm going to try to find him Bozo the Clown. I'm certainly not going to berate him about why he likes Bozo the Clown. He likes Bozo the Clown because he likes Bozo the Clown. He likes My Little Pony because he believes friendship is magic. That's his right. Okay? I got people who come in, like I buy those adult covers for some customers. They come in and they ask for the adult covers. I don't look at them and say, geez, what a pervert. You know, he has to buy, you know, books with naked ladies on it. That's what he likes. That's what they like. That's okay. I'm the person who stands up for people like that because I believe anybody has the right to enjoy this community and not be, you know, if you are a comic book person and you're afraid or you're embarrassed to go to a convention because of what you like, we as a comic book community are doing it wrong. Because remember, there's a lot of people jumping on the comic book bandwagon right now. Everybody thinks their books are worth a ton of money. And when all is said and done, and when all the investors and all the speculators and all the people who buy the books to try to make the quick buck are gone because the market has been saturated with stuff, it is the true collectors that have been collecting for the love of the genre, for the stories, for the characters that they can relate to. We have to embrace that. Shame on anybody who makes fun of somebody. And I hope people out there will defend a person to make sure that they don't feel embarrassed to enjoy who they like. So wave that flag high. On a final note, that was just a little rant because I don't like bullies. I said that in previous videos. So on another sad note, a few days ago, we lost the great Bernie Wrightson. I am a huge Bernie Wrightson fan. I had the opportunity to meet him most recently about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, at Great American Con here in Las Vegas. And while everybody was, running around getting the autographs of these young artists that are doing these new books, Bernie Wrightson was sitting at his table, very quiet, very alone, and was gracious enough to engage in a tremendous conversation that probably lasted an hour, hour and a half, just talking about, the things that he did, especially in his heyday, late 60s, early 70s, as he was doing a lot of like the Swamp Things and a lot of the horror genre comics. And so that's something that I'm always going to remember. That's a cherished memory. I have a picture of Bernie Wrightson that he, took with me that is in the process of being printed so I can hang it in my shop because you know what? Bernie Wrightson is a true legend. We are losing these legends, okay? We are losing these legends. Stan Lee is in his 90s, and even though I don't agree with all the things Stan Lee does, he is a legend in this industry. Neil Adams is getting up there in age. So, when you go to these conventions and you see these iconic silver and bronze age artists, get an opportunity to talk to them because they have a wealth of knowledge and they are the reason that comic books are popular as they are today, is because of that. So, Bernie, I hope you rest in peace because you are truly, truly missed in this community, at least by me. So, on that note, I hope you liked the video, but as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great night.